Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to MYOUR Conversations with MYOUR God. Yeah, we're getting used to switching from Blue God to MYOUR God. And you'll get that explanation really as it's emerging, probably months from now, because that's what's emerging in my writings as I write every day. But it isn't a new word, but to actually decide to switch as a term that I'll be using. For now, we're testing out MYOUR God and MYOUR world. So still blue, but somehow to help us come together, somehow to help us come together around or connecting together with that which cannot be really named in words. That's the struggle that we're really having here, right? It's that which is beyond words, that's what is beyond mind, and still trying to name it, only for the sake of uniting, and only for the sake of the mind being able to understand what we're talking about, and hopefully then be able to go beyond the mind so that we can experience the magic together. We have this incredible view behind me. This is the Diamante Valley. This is the place that so many consider one of the most spiritual places on the planet. A vortex, a portal, whatever other words you want to use to kind of describe it. Not too far from here are the largest waterfalls in Costa Rica, but some also believe the power center or really significant portal waterfall called the Diamante Falls. So this entire valley, I'm near Tinamaste, this whole area is called the Diamante Valley, is a power spot. And spending several days here contrasting compared to the Puerto Viejo area where I'm living, and I'm getting some amazing experiences and some amazing articulations of understanding what's the difference of the two coasts in Costa Rica and how they are both super spiritual, super powerful, super mystical even is the word that just came up right now, but that they kind of work in different ways. Appropriate because where I left off yesterday was pretty intense. I broke down the part from Blue God into now two parts. So let's continue where we left off to kind of reiterate. Here we are dealing with terror, not even a common fear or even a common core fear, but an internalized and very pervasive terror. You are afraid that things will move too quickly and that you will lose control. And this is your greatest fear, to lose control. You still believe that if you lose control, your life will become unmanageable and ultimately you will be killed. The irony is that you are correct to be hesitant and to be fearful if your fear is that you will be killed. It has happened to you before. As far as you can consciously recall, this was the fate of your past 3 lives. Of course, you would be inclined to slow down the process and to prepare as best you can so that you would try to avoid this to occur again during this lifetime. Of course, you would be reluctant to fully live your purpose if in the past this has meant that you were not able to bring your purpose to fruition. But you are missing the larger purpose. The end game was never the end purpose. The end game vision is only, and I repeat, only so that you can align with your purpose. You can and might continue to get killed so that you can come back and more fully embody even more aspects of your purpose. And I know that in this very moment, as I reveal this to you, this is making you dizzy. I know what you are experiencing at any given moment. That is part of my omniscience. It requires no effort at all for me to be totally in tune with every aspect of your being. And so I know that for the first time since we have been writing together, you feel like stopping the process and taking a break. I am telling you that this is your grace. Now that you know your greater purpose, you will never be the same. Even if you try to suppress it, now you know too much to hold back the way that you have. Now you know the secret to not impeding the flow of my love for you or for the entire world. It is to not be afraid to die. That in dying you are not being halted from progressing your purpose. You have not failed during the last 3 lives, just like you have not failed during the last 3 days or 3 months. Every day and every life progresses exactly the way it should in order to allow you to continue to increase your awareness and to advance in the experience of your purpose. Every time you have been killed allowed you to progress quantumly. It is precisely because you were doing so well that you got killed. And it is precisely because you got killed that you were able to make even more progress in the following life. The road is long when you are able to see the macro. Stay on track no matter the imagined worst case outcome. There is never a worst case when you stay on the road, only when you slow it down. Suffering results from slowing down and creating resistance to living your purpose. You will never be more ready. You are ready because you are exactly where you need to be, and because this moment offers the potential to completely align with your purpose, with all of your heart and all of your fears. This is the magic that every present moment offers. The greater the fear and the resistance, the greater the opportunity for progress in this present moment. Your focus and primary approach for this lifetime has been for you to develop the necessary support before you fully leap forward. And this you have done as an attempted strategy of protection. There is no strategy of protection than to surrender and to trust me. And this requires no preparation and no further support from anyone or anything. More importantly, I am fully and completely available for you now and in every moment and always will be. I am your miracle. And I am and have been waiting right here beside you, here and now. Now, please spend a considerable amount of time rereading and rebreathing the words that I have just revealed to you. Again and again and again until every cell of your waking body awakens to the truth of the miracle that I am, that you are. This is the true meaning of I am you, you are me. Awaken and you shall be set free. I'll read my answer because it was fairly short and I think very pertinent too. I wrote back, I acknowledge and I am genuinely trying to take all of this in as best I can. And as I want to acknowledge that right now, as I write, I am feeling what I can describe as an overwhelming existential pain. My mind tells me that I should be rejoicing at what you have just revealed to me, and yet I feel dizzy and even partially numb. Is this what you mean by existential? Is this what they mean by existential angst? I must admit, this is not a feeling that I have consciously really dived into, nor am I entirely surprised that I am feeling this way. It is liberating and excruciating at the same time. I think I'm going to go lie down. I feel like I need to cry and I wish I had a shoulder to cry on. I feel so alone. Let's take that in for a few moments. That is not only deep, but super intense. Must say, 7 months later, as I read this, I don't feel the same intensity. I feel so much more freedom and liberation. The view that you're seeing is from this sacred and safe place called Shallow Soul in the Diamante Valley. Shala means place of learning, and also then place of healing. In this place there are workshops, and there are rooms where one can stay. Look it up if you feel called. And for now, you can look at the view for a few moments. And of course, this is not just a view, because we are energy. And so what we're seeing, me through my eyes and you through your screen, may seem one-dimensional or just a view, but it is a specific energy. Just take it in, pause it. The energy knows how to come to you, and you know how to go to it. So that we can heal together our deepest wounds, our deepest traumas, so that we truthfully are not even afraid to die in the deepest sense, knowing that we are more than okay, here and now and always. Let the jungle that is this healing valley, and let this healing valley that is the jungle heal us all from our deepest traumas, so that we can be more free to live and share our deepest talents and dharmas, our true purpose of why we're here on earth, to share our gifts. I love you. I am you. You are me.